Y'all, we're building an autonomous cognitive entity here. Let me show you. Okay, so Dave Shapiro, probably not the same guy that you're thinking of, a different guy. Somebody that's on YouTube that talks a lot about AI. He made this thing called the Autonomous Cognitive Entity Framework. He's one of those philosopher turned programmers that we really need right now. So what I'm calling the agentic layer, as in basically inputs, outputs, but complex inputs to complex outputs that might require a multi-step process. That's the task prosecution layer. That's level 1, basically, the foundation. It's anything that's really restful, right? Anything where it's we have to tell you to do it and then you do it. So ChatGPT is technically this layer, right? But the key is you have to separate out each layer and give it a whole set of tools. The big thing is that you have to give it a moral layer. You have to commit to and choose values for this thing. You have to tell it how it knows it's implementing those values. This is where you give an AI its mission, not just a task directive. And then the AI uses this cascading series of layers in order to accomplish that mission. I know there's a lot of people that say AIs can't do this or AIs can't do that, but I am telling you, you are not prompt engineering correctly when you say that an AI can't do something, including the ethics layer. Don't get confused here that we mean unsupervised when we say something like autonomous, right? We don't mean not watching. What we mean is we tell it what we want to occur and then we let it do its own thing and try to make that thing occur. And we watch and we measure and we give continuous feedback in order to help it stay aligned on its actual mission and goals. An autonomous cognitive entity is an entity that keeps going even when you don't tell it to do the next thing. Autonomy means being able to do that, right? So it's very unhelpful for you to comment that ChatGPT can't do that, right? Of course, we have to use the API and build the code that will allow us to do this. But that code has already been written. This works. This is actually a thing that already exists. And yeah, you can just download it and run it. What we're doing is working on all parts of this stack and building out and improving and refining elements of this stack as a class. There are senior and junior software engineers involved, and it's a big learning project. It's also a non-deterministic process, as this is an area of highly active research. There's a great deal of low-hanging fruit to be solved. So if you're a junior and you're brand new and you're trying to break into the field, this is something that you can actually contribute on pretty quickly. I want to stress that I don't know what's